I have to say what I love most about Village Volunteers is what I've learned from Shana Greene. I mean, there are organizations out there that are fabulous and doing great work, but I chose Village Volunteers because Shana's approach wasn't a traditional leadership role. I think what she captures most in her entire philosophy is that we are a cohesive group. And the way that we can facilitate change is not by coming in as a hero with all the answers. Um, we do so by listening and responding and working together. Shana would take the time to talk with each of the volunteers individually to make them understand it's an immersion process, that we are collectively working for a better world, absolutely, but we are not world-changing people on our own. Um, there are some really great individuals doing fantastic work, but we all have to come together to make it happen. And Shana's a facilitator of that. I know from my own personal experience, when I went to Ghana, I spent a lot of time listening to what the people in the village had decided their problems were, because how would I ever know, going in as a complete and total stranger, what that meant? I couldn't prepare in terms of that. I could read up about culture, I could study the language, but I had no idea what they determined their problems to be, and maybe not even problems, maybe just projects. And so when I got to Ghana, they were looking to get the final touches on a community library. They were trying to teach school children in a crumbling structure and find ways to rebuild that structure so that their children could have a decent education in a place with electricity and fresh water. These things were very important for them, for their future, and everything had to do with education. They also have a farming program in place where farmers who own property on the Wedo mountain range would clear cut and grow crops of corn, but the boulders and the mudslides that would happen and damage the village below were a huge concern to the entire community. And so they have an education program now where they're teaching farmers about beekeeping or raising fruit trees and alternative crops that won't be so damaging to the ecosystem. To be a part of those things and to come in and say, how can I help you? Not, let me fix this for you. It's such a different feel. That's the kind of leadership that I wanted to be part of. We're all doing it together, and there's something just so beautiful about that. When I came home, I think the hardest part about reentry was losing that. And I was so afraid of that happening. I mean, we live in a culture in America that is so bent on possessions and leadership in terms of taking credit. And, this is not what it was about. I didn't want to come back to what I had left, especially as a changed person. And so my goal was to contact Shana and say, I want to work with you. I want to be part of this for always. All I had to give were the skills that I have in business, and that was writing and web design. And so I created a newsletter. And still, for me, that was not about me creating a newsletter. It was about sharing the news of the village. So Shana had taught me to pay it forward. She taught me that it was bigger than myself. I was a part of telling the story. I was the mechanism for that to happen. But it was about the people that needed things, that had celebrations about progress, that continued to need financial support. All those things that went in the newsletter, it was about them. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about Village Volunteers even so specifically. Again, Village Volunteers, Shana Greene, she taught me to pay it forward. We're all facilitators, and that was it. And that was pretty fabulous. Thank you, Shana.